Jaleel Carter missed the game.
Jaleel Carter, personal issue, which I was aware of for long going, so I knew there was a chance that he could miss this game, and he did. It was not a disciplinary reason at all. He's back at practice yesterday and back with us, and we'll play this week.
Anybody coming back or not coming?
LaFrance did practice some yesterday, an individual, and depends on how he progresses as to whether he's back this game or the next game. We just have to see.
Coach, speaking about guys coming back, what's been the progress on Broderick Alexander? Is he coming along? Or
He is progressing well and should be able to go through spring practice, with no limitations.
Are you going to keep him at the running back or take a shot at defense? He was a linebacker, right?
We're going to keep him at running back.
So this gentleman mentioned Mike Thomas, and it's tough for me to tell when everything's going on in the field. Basically, you're playing with just 4 linebackers. Is that a fair statement?
We did Saturday.
Okay.
Based upon what Temple challenges that we face with Temple, them being a big 2 tight end run team, we thought it was in our best interest to then, play with 4 linebackers in the game at the same time.
But then, in terms of depth, I mean, basically you're using 4 linebackers for
Correct.
the most part.
Yeah. Yes. We have, and we've been playing with 7 linemen all year,
Right.
and we have 1 experienced quarterback at this time.
Well, yes, I know that. So on the travel roster, this is kind of just a logistical thing. You had 59 guys on the travel
Correct.
roster. Is there a limit?
65 is the limit.
Is that the MAC limit?
The conference travel limit is 65 guys. So we were below that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
We will be below it again this week.
Just a little bit on Ball State. Just a little bit.
I'm impressed. Let's not forget now. 2 years ago, Ball State was 12-0. Okay, they were the Boise State of the MAC. Okay, they were ranked 10th in the country, and they went to the conference championship game and got upset, and then went to the bowl game also and didn't win. But they were the model team 2 years ago, just 2 years ago in this league, and they have a lot of guys on this team, particularly on offense, with Michael Schweitzer, their left tackle, I'm very impressed with, and their 3 receivers that have played a lot of football. McQuail Lewis has played a lot of football, and they were on that team in that program. So I've been very impressed with their offense. Their quarterback, son of a gun, he's from Ohio. He's a true freshman. He's a really good player. And Kelly Page also plays a lot for us. So I've been impressed with them. They've played 2 BCS teams early in the year. And just like we didn't do well against Kentucky, they didn't do as well against Iowa, and they did very well against Purdue, and we battled Indiana hard. So I see a lot of mirror things with them and us. And but to their credit, they went to Central Michigan, which is a hard place to win, and got a really good conference win. And that was a game they dominated from start to finish. On defense, they got a terrific pass rusher in Robert Edens. I mean, he's really a guy, number 91. He's a senior, again, a guy that would have been there in 2008 when they won 12 games. This is a program that knows how to win. This is a program that's had success. We're playing them away. Their leading tackler, Travis Freeman, he's from Glenville, Ohio, and they have a very good defensive back. And Jason Pinkston, he's also from Glenville, Ohio. So the moral of the story is we need to keep Coach Parrish and his group out of Glenville and out of Ohio. But they've done a very good job with their relationships and done a very good job recruiting. So I see a lot of positive things with their team. And I also see some good youth, and I see some veterans that have been there when they were really, really good, when they were the bell cow of this league.
Do you know Stan at all?
I just know him casually. I really don't.
He's from Cleveland.
He's from Cleveland.
So that's where he gets the Glenville people.
Coach Parrish is one of the coaches in this league that I don't know as well. Our paths cross occasionally, but I certainly don't know him as well as, say, I know Coach Clausen or Coach Golden in our league.
Speaking of Coach Golden, I know in the various leagues around the country, some coaches are close. Do you talk to the opposing coach early in the week after you play him?
I do not. I talk to. I haven't talked to Al since we played him. I talked to him at length before the game, and then I talked to him after the game briefly. He's got things to do. I got things to do. There are some coaches in this league I talk to maybe once a week, but occasionally I do talk to Al. But I don't have a customary follow up with the guy we just played, phone call. No.
Coach, have you spoken at all with Tom Wistrcill? And if so, how have those
Pardon me?
Have you spoken with Tom at all? Tom Wistrcill,
I speak to Tom every day.
every day?
Yes.
And, how could you characterize those conversations? I mean, how would you describe the...
Our conversations are about the future of the program and how we're building and the positive things we've got going on within our team on a consistent basis.